What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, the Penguin from Batman Arkham City. And so here we have the Penguin pose and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. The Penguin does come with his umbrella gun, which looks really nice. It's just his umbrella, but it's still a really nice accessory, as well as the head and the jacket of Solomon Grundy, which we'll have a better look at when he's all put together. And then his final accessory is, of course, your McFarlane display stand. Other than that, the Penguin here doesn't come with anything else. So with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at Penguin. So here we have a closer look at the Penguin, and McFarlane's done yet another good job here with the Arkham City Penguin. They did a really good job capturing the look of the Penguin. I really do like this head sculpt. It looks very vicious looking. He looks disheveled and like he's seen some things, so really good job there. I kind of wish his face was a little bit dirtier. I know Arkham City kind of had like this really grungy look to it. This Penguin looks really clean, to be quite honest, and I'm okay with that as well. I do like the fact that they didn't make his monocle like embedded into his eye. That was a really good take for the character, and it does fit with the gritty feel of Arkham Asylum. So looking really good here. I do like the scowl he has on him. It's a very good looking figure. He does come with his top hat, which is done very nicely. Unfortunately, it's not removable. If you do remove the hat, it's basically going to be like the Killing Joke Joker, where the head is kind of just keyed to the hat. So do keep that in mind if you're going to customize this figure, that you're going to have to re-sculpt the entire top of his head. Really do like the fact that they painted his hair and sculpted his hair as well. That's a really nice little feature, and something you don't really notice in-game is that he has short hair. It's really noticeable here on the figure, but overall it looks really nice. I do like it. I do like his nose. It's very thin and pointy, as Penguin's nose should be. So yeah, the head sculpt, I really do like it. The paintwork could be a little bit better and a little bit dirtier, but really do like the scowl. As far as what he's wearing, he is just wearing this furry jacket, vest. I believe that's an ascot, and then probably a shirt underneath that. I really do like the design of the Arkham City Penguin. They did a really good job with him. I especially love the detailing here in his jacket. For starters, you can see all the fur going around his coat, looking really nice, and then it comes down. And I do like the texture work that they put on his jacket. That is a very, very nice little detail. It's such a good thing when you see details like this in clothing. It almost makes it look realistic, and they did a fantastic job of making him look very good. You can see the pockets right here on his jacket, looking really nice. His vest is done in this greenish brown color, which it does stand out against the black jacket, which I'm really happy about. And then we do have his buttons right here. But one thing I want to mention is that his entire jacket setup with the vest and possibly the shirt is one solid piece. There is some flex to it, but you can see that they didn't sculpt the jacket and then the vest over it. It sculpted the jacket with the vest, so yeah, that is unfortunate. A little detail that we can see right here on the Penguin is this little voice box that he has on him right here, which that looks really gnarly, and I wonder if Batman gave it to him, or maybe it was somebody else, like maybe Two-Face or the Joker. But yeah, it's basically a voice box embedded into his throat, and it's a really nice detail. They did a good job capturing that. Maybe it's because he smokes too much, I don't know. Having a look at his hands, we do have a trigger finger hand on this side, although he only comes with his umbrella, which he does hold it in this hand. And then this one is flat palmed, so you can actually have him holding the umbrella like it's a cane, so that's another nice little detail I do like. As far as his pants go, they're just black pants, although they might be really dark shade of blue. They kind of look black, they kind of look bluish, so yeah, they do look good. Going all the way down to his shoes, where you can see he is wearing some spats, which unfortunately they didn't sculpt the little strap underneath the shoe, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. But yeah, his spats look nice, and his shoes are pointy as dress shoes should be. Overall, the Penguin here looks really good. He's not the most flashy characters, but what he has going on, it works for the character. He's short, he's stout, he's hideous, and I really do like that. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get the Penguin compared to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have the Penguin posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have the Penguin posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have the Penguin posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And for one final comparison, here we do have the Penguin posed next to the Arkham City Batman. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Penguin's articulation. Penguin does have a double ball joint in the head. However, because of the way his body is sculpted and his neck protruding forward, you really only get downwards movement with his neck. He would be able to look up, but the way his body is sculpted, that's as much as you're going to get. His hat clashes with the jacket and his head clashes with the back of his neck. So yeah, not much range there on the head, but he does tilt his head nice and and then we do have side-to-side rotation. He does have a ball joint here in the shoulder, which unfortunately doesn't pivot forward and back as much as I would like, and really doesn't pivot down or up. It does go out to the side really nicely. It goes all the way around. We do have a bicep swivel, which works really good. We have a double bend here at the elbow. We have a swivel hinge here at the wrist, so he does have up and down. We can rotate that joint to have in and out, and then it does rotate on that pin. Now, because of the way Penguin is designed, he only has a ball joint here at the waist. Now, as you would imagine, he doesn't really go that far back. He does crunch forward quite a bit, so it does work there. But yeah, his jacket kind of traffic cones him, so even though his legs do go forward to about right there, they do have to struggle with his crotch piece and the jacket, and that's a lot of rubber to get past. Going back, you can see he only goes back about that far. Out to the side, that's all we're going to get. If it wasn't for his jacket being so restricting, he would get a full split, but yeah, that's pretty much how it is. He does have a slight thigh swivel. Unfortunately, we only have a single bend here at the knee, which doesn't even go to 90. It goes to like maybe 70 degrees. And then we do have rotation there at the knee, so I do like that. We have rotation here at his foot, as well as a hinge which goes up and down. We have forward facing pin for rocker ankle, and then of course we have a very generous toe hinge. So overall, not the flashiest character we have had a look at, but I think the articulation works for the character, so I really can't complain about that. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get the Penguin pose for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Arkham City Penguin pose for my final thoughts, and overall I really do like the way the Penguin came out. Don't get me wrong, he still has some issues. I would have liked to see a little more articulation in his legs. I'm not a fan of the single jointed legs. I know why McFarlane did it, but I would have loved to see double jointed knees on Penguin here, and then giving him some more feet articulation would have been nice. The fact that his ankles are very limited in terms of articulation because of his pants cuff, that's pretty much the curse of all pant-legged characters, that their pants hinder and restrict a lot of articulation. Overall, the design of this figure is really nice. It is very accurate to the Arkham City, although I would argue he needs to be a little bit grimier and a little bit dirtier just to fit in with the Arkham City aesthetic. But overall, still liking the way Penguin came out. I do think he's a faithful adaptation of the Penguin, and he looks good in your Arkham collection. He is essential to completing the Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figure, which he does come with a jacket and the head, which if you are looking for a Solomon Grundy, that's kind of important, especially with the head. Other than that, I think Penguin here is a must-have for any Arkham Asylum fan, or if you just want a complete Solomon Grundy. This is one figure that I don't really see being able to be put into any DC Multiverse displays, but if you are so inclined to, you can throw him in with a comic book. He's just going to be a little bit off. You can even use this guy for like the DCEU Penguin, but I don't think it's really wise to do that. Just use him for the Arkham City. If you are looking for the Penguin, he is going to run you about $25, which is your standard Build-A-Figure McFarlane price. You're essentially paying $19 for the figure. and then $5 for the Build-A-Figure piece, so it kind of balances itself out with that. So once again, if you want to complete Solomon Grundy, you kind of do need to find the Penguin, and this is the one figure I see being hard to find. I think Penguin here is going to be relatively easy, so if you are looking for him, go find him. I did pick up mine from Amazon, so if you are looking for him, Amazon has him in stock, or if not, you can wait for him to hit stores, which he is starting to show up at stores like Walmart and Target. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other DC Multiverse videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.